Australia is facing fresh energy crisis. A new report by the consumer watchdog forecasts concerning gas shortfalls in 2023. It's seen debate on power prices and the cost of living return to the floor of Parliament ahead of another expected rate rise.
The Australian Competition and Consumer Commission's interim report into the East Coast gas shortage makes for difficult reading, predicting shortages of up to 56 petajoules in 2023, roughly 10% of domestic demand.
It has an impact on the manufacturers, industrial users and gas-powered generators, absolutely.
It means consumers will face higher prices and some businesses may be forced to close. The federal government is debating pulling the domestic gas supply trigger, which would restrict exports to ensure enough supply for domestic use.
I am preparing to issue a notice of intent to make a determination as to whether to trigger the ADGSM, that's the existing ADGSM.
The security mechanism, which is set to expire in January, will now be extended until 2030. It's now up to gas producers to prove there won't be a shortfall.
Do you think the gas giants deliberately manipulated the market to push up prices?
No, I don't think that at all. I think prices have been pushed up because of many things out of our control, certainly out of their control.
The Federal Resources Minister warning of a bigger energy crisis to come if states such as New South Wales and Victoria don't embrace new gas projects.
It would make sense, I would think, for, as I said this earlier, for gas in those states to be used.
As Question Time returns for a second week, new faces are firing up and making their mark in Parliament, while some old ones have retreated from the heat of battle. Teal Independent Monique Ryan, who beat out Josh Frydenberg in the Melbourne seat of Kooyong, focused on COVID.
Put your masks on from repeated infection.
Order.
For Anthony Albanese, Australia's cash rate was top of mind, ahead of an expected interest rate rise on Tuesday.
Prime Minister, how much higher is the cash rate today compared to when you came into government?
The cash rate today is 1.35.
His predecessor, Scott Morrison, back from Japan and returning to Parliament.
I do, so help me God.
Shaking hands with the new Liberal leader before taking his seat on the backbench. Julia Bradley, Sky News in Canberra.